Okay. We're home. We're home from the hospital. Don't eat him. And he did really well. The surgery was supposed to take 3 to 4 hours. It took a little over 2. So when they called me and they said the doctor wants to meet with you, I was like, oh my God, something went wrong. I just was scared. They were like, no, he did great. The surgery's over. I was like, ooh, amen. But he did really well. He's sitting right here next to me. That compress, it just feels good. He's keeping a cold compress on it. Michael, can you put it down so they can see? But he looks good, considering he just had surgery. Now, they didn't patch his eye. They did a little incision at the top up there and at the bottom. And I don't know if y'all can see, but right... Let me see if I can point to it. Right here, it's like a little pinhole. They did a little incision. So he can open that eye a little bit. Open it, babe. A little bit. There you go.
I'm ready to get my eyebrows done.
You don't need to get your eyebrows done. So he's doing good. The pain is not nearly like the last time.
No, that's because that pain pill hasn't worn off yet.
You think?
When I left, they gave me 2 big shots of morphine back to back and a pain pill. So.
Well, morphine only lasts for about 2 hours.
I know that pain pill says for 7, right?
6, and you get to take another one right now at 6 o'clock. We need to keep you on it for today.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow we can back off a little bit maybe. But he's doing real good. I think I'm gonna wake him up. Wendy says your hair looks great.
My hair's everywhere. And did they shave my beard?
Look, let me show you what they did. Let me move these comments. They shaved it like right there in that little spot, and then over there. I don't know why they did that.
Julie can fix it. She'll blend it in.
It's like you got 2 little balls right there.
This, I think, was already like it.
No, it wasn't. They did something to it.
Julie will fix it. And Julie's the only girl that cut my hair, and she does my beard, too.
Yeah. Maybe next week.
And she's the one that waxed, if y'all ever saw the video, waxed Ethan and I.
Yeah, and in the hospital, I was talking about his beard, and he said I couldn't really understand him because he was just coming out of...
And they might have did that just to be mean to you because you were mean to him.
Maybe. He was just coming out from anesthesia, and he said something, Julie will fix it. I was like, who's Julie? He said, and he didn't say nothing. And I was like, what are you talking about? Is Julie one of your nurses? And he just shook his head, no. And I was like, well, I want to know who Julie is. He said, the haircut girl. I said, oh, your beard. Because at that time we had started talking about something else. But he's keeping that cool compress on it. It feels good.
It feels good in my eye. And it feels good right here. That's where they worked. And that's swollen.
Okay, so they tried to reposition the bone, but I guess that didn't really work out. So they put in 3 plates. What?
I know it.
Yeah, 3 plates. He has one, like right here, one right here, and one right here.
I need the little glowing hands like Iron Man. I got it all in.
That's why I got you those. He's wearing his Iron Man pajamas. Look. I don't know if y'all can see. I can't really
Oh,
see.
it's Stark Industry.
And he's got his Stark Industries shirt on. He's Iron Man. Literally, because he's full of titanium.
Titanium.
Next thing you know now, we're going to have problems if little things start shooting out of his nipples. I got you the wrong pajamas.
That's animanium. I'm doing the song from, who sings that song?
I was talking about Wolverine.
I was talking about, what's that?
I have no idea what you're
Not
singing.
Glee. What's the stupid? And she does that titanium.
I don't know.
I don't know. They know. You're crazy. They know.
You just said you was all on that pain medicine. I'm not. I don't know if I'm the crazy one.
You're crazy. They know what I'm talking about.
So y'all keep coming.
It's
When-
like the cup thing. With Anna Kendrick.
My husband was a bear when he broke both his feet. Ooh, I guess so. That sounds terrible. He's going to set off metal detectors in the airport. Thank you, Lisa. Y'all keep the prayers coming. And look, if a lot of people have asked how they can help, and the best thing you could do to help us is to share the videos.
Go back and share some of our cooking videos me and Kelly were doing.
And let's pray. I mean, I know it's only day one. Wendy says she knows the song. I should know. She knows all songs. See ya. There's Papa. Papa, how do you know that?
Was it Sia that did Titanium? Because I know she did the Chandelier song.
I don't know. I have no idea. He does look good.
No, I'm just waiting to have feeling back in my face and be able to smile and pucker my lips. I can give my wife a kiss.
Pucker your lips. Let me see.
I can't.
Try it.
I can't.
Smile.
I can't do that either.
We'll work on that. Ethan, did you bathe Sookie?
Yes, you did.
I need to give her a Benadryl. She's itchy. Papa. You're still here for your family and George. He does look so much better. We are tired. We did take a little nap. I don't think it was long enough though. Michael woke me up.
I just want to make sure we got that medicine because I know at that pharmacy, I don't know if they're open on the weekends.
Papa said it is Sia, and she did do the Chandelier song. Yes, I think the pain meds are working. So let's pray that the swelling doesn't get worse. Pray. Because I begged him for
Look, I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, far away. Ricochet.
Get it, boy, get it. They wouldn't give him the steroids, so I'm hoping he won't need them.
And I did ask.
You did?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. Remember he said they don't give them post-op?
I know, I asked him. And I told him this. I said, let me tell you something. He goes, no, I don't want to give him any steroids. He's not going to need them. I said, okay. But I'm going to tell you this right now. If I feel like he needs them, he's going to get them. I said, I'll make sure he gets them.
I think I'm going to be fine.
I think he told me I believe you. And he should, because I will make sure you get them. Thank you, Miss Cindy. So we're hoping we get through the night without tonight I'm gonna go ahead and wake him up and give him. Look, she's still singing it.
When you go.
Tonight I'm gonna wake up and every 6 hours and give him his pain medicine. Tomorrow we're gonna see how he does, and we'll give it. Poor thing, she's so itchy.
Yes, I see the ENT on Monday, right?
Mm-hmm. And we got John Senior breakfast Monday. But she said it's at 6 p.m.
I do remember it being in the afternoon. In the evening, I do remember that. I thought it was weird when Natalie did it.
I don't remember going to that with Natalie.
I do. And I do. But John, I don't know if John knows the difference between AM and PM.
Does he have a Bell's palsy? Well, we don't know.
They said no.
They said it's not a Bell's because the Bell's, I think, is a 6th nerve palsy. I can't remember.
And they said my eye would be drooping and everything else, so I think it's just nerve damage.
But they said the ENT was going to take care of the nerve damage, which I thought the neurologist would have, but he says that's the ENT's department. Too many steroids are bad for your bones. They limit it because it can up the sugar. Oh, we know, but he definitely needed them after the last surgery. So far, it looks pretty good for this one. But he did need them last time.
Can't see it.
Let's see.
Not coordinated.
Michael, you're a trooper. Time will heal. You're a strong man. You still make us laugh. Love seeing you. I guess they're laughing at your singing, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they said he could put cold compresses, but you know it was that one resident who told me that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I think it's good. Just as long as it's not wet, because it might mess up that.
Is Joanne going to have a PayPal account for anyone who wants to send her graduation? Well, I hadn't planned on that.
I mean, it's not a bad idea if people want to do stuff.
I know, but I'm hesitant because I have another friend of mine who, they're going through a wedding right now, and they got a lot of kickback. They had followers ask for a wedding registry, and so they said, okay, we'll post one. And so they did, and then a lot of people had negative things to say about that. And I don't know if we can handle negativity right now.
I just love all the love that we get from everybody, and
Yeah.
you know, helping us out, sharing videos, and you know, just supporting us when we make our videos, and that's enough. Speaking of which, what you doing for dessert tonight?
I'm not doing anything tonight, but I do have a breakfast for y'all tomorrow.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
a really good
A
one?
quick one. Yeah, you're going to like it.
Okay.
Kind of like a strudel. A homemade strudel.
Ooh.
And it's going to be quick, like 5 minutes.
Ooh. Fast and easy? We like that at the Sugar Shack. What time?
I don't know. I'm going to sleep.
Because it's Saturday morning, people, baby, there was a bunch of garage sale signs, and they were continuing into Saturday. So we can strudel it and take them on garage sale with us. I'll just wear my glasses.
I just don't know if you should be out and about like that. But if you want to get out and about, in Washington, they have like this big antique fair. Kristen was telling me about it. And so if we go, she might want to ride with us.
That sounds really fun.
It's about an hour away.
That sounds really fun.
I think nerve damage, hold on, let's see. I think nerve damage is swelling. I still have nerve tingling and numbness from broken jaws even after 17 years.
Who is that? Kathy? Is that her name?
Yep.
I'm sorry for that, Kathy. Look, I know how that feels. I don't know if my nerve damage is ever going to come back. But on this side, all my teeth, except for, I believe, 2, were knocked out. I lost 14 teeth total when it hit me. And every now and then I'll just be sitting here and it feels like my teeth hit together like phantom teeth, but I know they don't. There's nothing there. And then all my nerves just feel like little, like, remember the little pop rocks when you were a kid? I feel like I have pop rocks over there and they're just tingling like crazy.
I tried to get him to pull another tooth today because he has one that's been bothering him. And he said when he left to go do surgery, it seemed like he was going to go ahead and do that. But when he come back out, he said it really looked kind of good. It just might need a little compound or something. He said he wants us to go see our dentist. So I'm going to call her Monday. I'm sure she can get you in pretty quick. If it needs to be pulled, he wants to do it because this jaw down here is still, healing. So if it needs to be pulled, he wants to do it. But if they can fix it with a little compound or something, because he thinks maybe part of it broke.
No, you can ask the dentist when we go. If I get half off.
You ask her.
So I have half my teeth. You can't charge you for a full mouth.
Well, you're not getting a cleaning. You're just getting that tooth fixed. Thank you, Miss Barbara. You could get a P.O. box. I don't have a problem giving you our address.
Yeah, I was going to say, we could probably just give out our address. And if anybody wants to do something, you do it. You don't have to. It's all what you want to do. And I will say the doctor that did my surgery did a great job.
Mm-hmm. So they're scheduling, I think I told y'all this the other day, they're scheduling an MRI of his head and neck because he's, you know, he has some mobility issues. He can't dip his head back. He can't turn all the way. So they're going to look at that. But our doctor suggested that he's still got a lot going on, still a lot of swelling. It probably... Who's Dusty? Dusty is our friend Debbie from Driftwood and Shine. It's her granddaughter, and she just got married. So they did her wedding live. So if you missed it, go back and watch it. Because it was a beautiful wedding. She looked beautiful. And Debbie and them did all the decorating and their little, what is that called, behind the altar? Oh, it was so pretty. Simple but beautiful. Very classy. So my friend did all that, and it was, if you missed it, go back and see it. Driftwood and Shine.
I think somebody asked what was the machinery that did it. It was just a cap off an 18-wheeler that did it.
Think of kind of like a gas cap,
Like
but on the top of the truck.
Like a big...
But big.
Is that a stitch?
I don't know. When he gets root canals on his teeth, those nerves will calm down. He don't have no teeth over there. Well, he has two. Yeah, it would be nice for John. John would definitely appreciate that, but I just don't want anybody to say anything negative. Because, you know, we did lose our income, but we haven't asked for anything. We're doing okay right now. Somebody did make a comment yesterday, but it hasn't come to a point where we need help yet. And I just don't want anybody to feel like we're asking for anything. You know what I mean?
Someone said something about gabapentin.
I think it's right here. I saw that too. I wanted to read that.
Are you on gabapentin?
Yes, he is on gabapentin, 100 milligrams 3 times a day. I wonder how long you're going to be on that. Arbor, it was gorgeous. It was. Everybody's saying the wedding was beautiful. She did look beautiful. You're right, Brenda. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Miss Ruth.
So beautiful.
Somebody said you look good, Michael. I think she said I like your hair.
I know, I was trying to fix it, but I think they got some of that dye in there.
I'm a workman's comp coordinator in a clinic, so my sympathy goes out to have to deal with workman's comp. Yes, girl, it has not been pleasant. But I kind of took that off of me. I gave that to somebody else to deal with. I delegated. Aw, Kathy, you're so sweet. She's the one that made the hats for us, remember? Thank you, Miss Janet. Just private, I guess I could... Let me think about how to do that. I really haven't had a problem giving people my address so far, but maybe I should get a P.O. box or something, because I do have small children. We do get a lot of, you know, creepies on here.
But we do love getting the love mail from you guys.
We've gotten several cards, and I saved them. My mom takes 200 milligrams 3 times a day for nerve pain. Ethan! Come here. Prayers for a fast healing. Thank you. Your true followers know your heart. If you need help, just say so. If we need help and we need it, we will definitely say so. Right now, we're okay. The only way we're going to stay okay, though, is if you guys share the videos out. The babies did do good at the wedding. Get them some water, please.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just glad the doctor finally told me I can pretty much eat whatever I want. But I was kind of doing that anyway.
Not really. There's a lot.
But I can open my mouth a little bit more now.
Let me see. Yeah, you actually can.
Get a hamburger in there.
But he did say, he said, get you a hamburger. He told me today. And he told me that you told him about my page.
You did?
I guess you did. Because he asked me, he goes, do you cook? I said, yeah. I got a family of 7. He goes, no. He was telling me that you like, y'all are foodies. I was like, well, kinda.
I don't know. I don't remember that. It must have been under anesthesia.
You think a Sugar Shack day and night like me,
I was probably like Caroline, just talking the whole time.
Miss Brenda says she feels like she knows us personally. Well, we put ourselves out there.
This is the real us. Y'all get it.
Yesterday, did I tell you this? When I was doing my live, I was showing the plants and stuff we bought, and somebody asked me, how in the world do you spend so much and you don't have an income?
Yeah, you told me that.
I do have an income.
And we're value shoppers.
Yeah.
Trust me, we haggle, we deal, we value shop. Now we're saving money because we're going to have to buy eggs pretty soon.
Well, that's going to be 5 months away.
It's an investment.
It went good today, Miss Cynthia. I love my little chickens. I was just loving on them earlier. That lady who said she was a workman's comp coordinator, she could give us some tips. So if you message us, let us know, girl.
This is her.
Let's see. I sent you a message early on, but I know you can't read them all.
Yeah, that was her.
I think you did, Miss Lynn, and I commented, I can't message you from the business page. You have to send me a message. So I will search for it. Liz and Dawn Cosby. How do I screenshot that?
Hit these. Hit it. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
He's on pain medicine. I ain't got no excuse. I don't know how to work this thing.
What are you going to run off to, buddy?
I was at Sam's today and they wanted 8 something for 3 dozen eggs.
Mm-hmm. Eggs are getting expensive.
2, 4, 6. Dang. 3, 6, 9. That's $3 a dozen. It's actually not that. Yeah. Look, I went to the grocery store the other day to buy whipping cream. I guess it's not the little, I guess it's a pint, the big.
What did they say about $700 is nothing? Shoot.
For a family of 7.
Shoot, I wish.
That is what we spent yesterday at Sam's. But when I tell you we were out of everything, because we spent a week in the hospital, and then then we were home for 2 weeks. But I really didn't do a whole lot of shopping. I had to buy toilet paper, towels, cleaning stuff, laundry detergent. We had to get him a couple new pairs of clothes because his clothes were hanging on him. I was afraid his pants were about to fall off. So I had to buy him some new pants. We had to restock on everything. Anyways, back to the whipping cream. I went to the store the other day and I bought like the pint size. That thing was $8. $8. I was like, whoo.
The price of everything is insane right now.
Milk and eggs are expensive. I missed the rest of that. Anything dairy. Your eye looks pretty good. Your face is considering. Yeah, I hope he gets
There is a bird flu going on.
Another one? Like for the birds, or is it one people can get?
One people can get.
Oh, I did hear that too. At the beginning, when the prices started going up,
they had to euthanize millions of chickens.
That there's a bird flu, and they had to kill a bunch of chickens.
Oh, hope ours didn't get it.
Now, ours were just born like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, so I don't think they got it. How much weight did you lose? I don't know. I'd say about 30 pounds. Huh?
I don't know how much I really weighed. I was probably about 245, and then I'm down to 230. So 15.
So When he went in the hospital, he was getting on the plane, and they asked him on the helicopter, and they asked him how much he weighed, and he told them 260 something. And then he told me, like, I was like, 260, you gained that much weight back from being on your diet. He said, no. He said, I just wanted to tell them extra because I didn't want to, I wanted them to overestimate or whatever how much weight that dog.
Because they said something that they had something in there, and like, I want to make sure we're not going over our weight. How much you weigh? And I was like, 260. We ain't going down.
So
I was already having a bad day. Luck wasn't with me.
He didn't want he didn't want the helicopter to go down, so he wanted to make sure they had enough weight on there for him.
Don't add no fuel, we're good.
Don't add no fuel. But I did find out they did not let me ride in the helicopter with him, and I found out over the last week why, or 2 weeks. They really didn't think he was going to make it. They did not think he was going to make it across that river, even in the helicopter. And then today, when we went for surgery, y'all, he was like a celebrity. Like, people were coming in that I didn't remember seeing. John, put that in the freezer for Daddy. They were like, oh, I saw you in the emergency room. I saw you in the emergency room. These people's mind were blown that he looked so good. Because I think a lot of people thought he wasn't going to make it. She said she had chickens for 10 years and never had a problem.
You wasn't going down there.
No, she wasn't. He wasn't going down in that chopper. So I knew it was bad and I knew it was dangerous, but I really didn't think, like, I didn't know that the doctors were thinking this dude ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna pull through. But they were. Especially that one at the first hospital, they couldn't. I'm not kidding. That poor lady's hands were shaking whenever she was talking to me. She did not want to have, she couldn't get him out of there fast enough. She didn't want that patient to die on her watch. And I think they all thought he was not going to make it. But the anesthesiologist recognized him, came in. The nurses came from all the different departments to come in and see him. He was like a little celebrity. People couldn't believe. Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
I'm trying to read it, baby.
Look what you did.
I'm sorry.
I wanted to see something.
It was up. I have told my work comp doctors at work about your accident.
I'll harp this out to you. Oh, thank you.
Somebody asked what state we're in. We're in Louisiana.
But to be honest with you, I never thought that he wasn't going to make it. I knew it was bad. There it is. But I never thought he would. What is with this thing?
I don't know. I never felt like I was going to make it.
Maybe it's because they didn't know you.
I'm hard-headed.
Amen.
Did they ever figure out why?
Hold on. I'm trying to get back to this one. There. Look at that. Wow. She sent us 5,000 stars.
Wow.
Thank you, Miss Tammy. That's so sweet. Yeah. So, yeah, 6,000. I thought I was seeing that wrong. I was like, good Lord. Thank you so much. That's very thoughtful and sweet.
Did they ever figure out why the valve blew?
Well, we don't know. We haven't gotten those reports yet. We've heard different things. We don't want to say on here because I don't know if those are true. We haven't gotten those reports back. God wasn't ready for you yet, Mike. He must have not been. I look forward to your daily updates. I am very blessed because I'm telling you, this could have been so much worse than what it is.
You know.
Thank you, Miss Carolyn. We're in Baton Rouge.
You know, and it could have been way worse too, because Kelly has been very, very adamant. The doctor told me not to pick up more than 5 pounds. So we go to the store, she won't let me touch anything. If it's water or something heavy, it doesn't matter if I try and get it or whatever. She'll jump in there and get it and carry all the bags. And, you know, we went somewhere and one of the young little boys was helping her load up the car, and I was sitting there thinking, man, that would really suck to have to be in a wheelchair or something like that, and I always got to watch other guys come help you out. That kind of sucked. It'd be a crappy life.
It wouldn't be the end of the world.
I don't know, I'm just saying, you'd feel useless.
Somebody, it went by too fast. Somebody asked us if we live near the swamp people. Yes, we do.
Well,
Oh, look, thank you.
Wow.
Is that the same lady?
I don't know.
I'm trying.
And she is taking good care of me. Trust me, the first time we went, I think I would have died if it wasn't for her. And not because of the injury, just because of the...
It wasn't because of the surgery. It was the
care.
post-op. And I think that they just... It's a procedure that they do pretty routinely, you know. They go in, they debride, they do stuff. But his case was different because he had trauma. And the post-op care almost killed him. And thank you for that. Who was that? It's that 1,000 stars. No, my thing is acting up. It won't let me scroll. Penny, thank you. Y'all, I see other people sending stars. It's going way too fast. Thank y'all for that. What was I telling him? I don't know. The doctor himself.
Oh, yeah, about the care. But I'm going to tell you, when they moved me out of ICU, they brought me to, I think it was the 6th floor.
Yeah.
And y'all, I'm going to tell you. Like, it looked like a wing of the hospital that they were about to shut down next week. And they were just, like, low staffed on it. Like, 1 or 2 nurses. And, like, the suction machine didn't work. And I was coughing up so much blood that I was using the suction machine. And, like, she had to come there and fix it and put duct tape on it. It was bad, dude.
Whenever they first they told me they were sending him home, and I was like, nope, not going.
And people are asking about Aldi's groceries. We don't have that, nor a Kroger. I saw somebody.
We don't have Aldi's or Kroger. John, it's getting dark in here.
She's in
6,400. Wow. I don't know who that was. Thank you so much. I know I'm missing a bunch.
That what?
It's dark in here because it's starting to get dark outside.
That was Regina Davis.
Oh, was it? Or she was just telling us somebody sent it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
She was just saying it. Yeah,
what are stars for? It's kind of like a little tip. Why are we so dark? Because it's starting to get dark.
Move your hand. Maybe not turn the light on.
You can do what? Oops.
Turn the light on.
Well, I don't want you to get up. Let John do it.
She's in the bathroom, baby.
Well, we can call Ethan. You're going to lose your spot to Bonnie.
She was getting petted.
Oh. Is that too bright for you?
A little bit. Oh, Bonnie.
Well, we can turn the lamp on. I told you he was going to lose your spot. Look, he moves. Here's Bonnie and Birchie. Come on, get on this side of Mama. He's like, that's I want to sit by my mama. Got her behind his back.
Come on, come get petted again, Bonnie. Right. There you go. Now we got some light on it.
That was the same lady. Oh, thank you.
And we were
Miss Tammy.
We were keeping it dark in here because it's easier on my eyes right now.
But I find that you're less light sensitive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When you cleaned up my eye just now, it made it way better.
I don't have Cash App, y'all. Thank you, Miss Tammy. That was very nice. And look, if you can't, look, I know a lot of you want to help and you're not in a position to. That's okay. I'm telling you, the best thing you could do to help us is to share those videos. What did they say about the pocket of fluid? Nothing.
Nothing. But I'm going to tell you.
The ENT's going to look at that Monday.
Yeah, it's still here. It still hurts. But, man, my face, I guess because they connected all the broken bones with that plate and everything, it just felt like pressure is relieved off the top part of my face. And it feels better. Now, I can't.
Are you in less pain today than you were yesterday?
Yes. I feel good right now. But I know the pain is coming.
Well, it might not. It might not be as bad as you think it's going to be. Can you move your neck better? Try.
Mm-mm.
See, when he looks up, he can't just do this. he turns this way and he can only go a certain, I don't know, amount. Look, there's Terry Jean.
Mm-hmm.
It hurts because of inflammation. Oh yeah, Terry Lee. Look, that's the other Terry Lee. Well, she's not the reason I call her Terry Jean. Terry Jean is Terry Jean.
Yeah, you do have a PayPal. Somebody asked if you had PayPal.
I do.
And look, I'm gonna tell you. I don't know. Somebody just said, Deb. I can't believe when they brought me to ICU. I was probably in there about, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, and the lady came in and asked me if I wanted some Jell-O and water, and I didn't know if I'd be able to eat it or drink it.
In recovery, he ate Jell-O and drank water.
And I felt good, and I was like, man, I'd rather go home than be with my family than stay here. And you know, I waited for my eye to kind of open up a little bit and told them people, go get me a wheelchair. I'm ready.
Look, I told that doctor, and I know it sounds so arrogant, but I don't care anymore. He told me that he would keep you overnight for some TLC if I wanted him to. And I told him, no, I want to take you home because I think I could take better care of you than they could.
Yeah, I didn't want to stay the night. I was ready to go. And
in the ICU, in that second unit that we were in, not the second one, the third. What was it called? PCU?
Yeah, so IMCU or something like that.
No, P something. It's like a step down unit from the ICU. Maybe.
Terry said, do you want me to share your PayPal?
I don't know.
Can I see a picture submitted for some of your
Why not, Terry?
I guess. I just feel bad about it. I don't
I
know.
mean, if somebody wants to send you something, fine. We're not asking for nothing. We know it's hard for everybody right now.
What, John?
Everybody,
Oh, let me see that so I can show that to them.
everybody's got problems right
Look
now.
at my little bugger head. Can y'all see that? When she was little. And now she's graduating. Pretty blue eyes. Anyways, if I really, like, whenever they wanted to send him home the first time, I was like, no, he ain't ready. I could tell. I knew he wasn't ready. But this time, I knew he was ready. I knew before. Well, first of all, I have an ophthalmology background, so I knew a little bit about this surgery. And I knew it wasn't going to be quite as bad as... It's not the MICU. It started with P. It was a P.
Palliative care unit?
I don't remember. PCU, maybe that's it. But I knew this one. I don't want to say it was gonna be. I knew I could bring it home.
I've been using this right here. Somebody said something about putting it in a cloth. I've been using a cloth to wrap it around.
I don't want you to show that because it has blood on it, but I don't want to gross nobody out. There it is, PCU, Progressive Care Unit. Yeah, so when they wanted to discharge him, I threw a fit and said, no, he's not going home. The dude can't swallow.
So everybody's saying go ahead and share. You can just tell Terry to pin it down. Oh, she did.
There it is. Let's see. Okay, but before y'all do start sending stuff, let me tell you something right now. Thank you all now, because I get so overwhelmed with messages. Please don't be upset with me if it takes me a minute to reply to you. And there is like this automated message thing that goes out when you send a message. I'm trying to go back and reply to all of them, and I'm doing the best I can, y'all. I'm trying to pin that, but there we go. So please don't be upset, and know that if I don't thank you right away, we do appreciate you and we do thank you, and I promise I'll get to it as soon as I can.
It's a helping, not a handout. You're great people.
For the stars, I think when you're watching a little video, there's a little star button at the bottom. You can hit that. You have to buy them through Facebook.
Gertie, I don't think we're doing nothing today because of the surgery and all kinds of stuff, but Kelly promised me in the morning I was getting an awesome surprise 5-minute breakfast. And I'm looking forward to
more than 5 minutes. I mean, cooking it's going to be more, but throwing it together shouldn't take long.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. And it's gonna be soft?
Yeah. It's a strudel. Oh, to my little senior?
Yeah.
I don't have a Cash App. Oh, Bobby, what's on the booby right here? Not this itchy.
We'll come up with something for Johnny if people want to do stuff for her.
You know, we were talking about the guys at his work. I mean, they have been amazing. And they kind of want to come see him, but they kind of, you know how it is. They kind of don't want to get in the way. They don't want to be intrusive. So I was thinking about doing something like maybe meeting at a park and having a little barbecue, inviting them. But I wanted to have a crawfish bowl for Jean's graduation. If we wouldn't be doing this, we would definitely be doing it. A crawfish bowl for her graduation. But I saw it. So I was thinking, I don't know, maybe we could do a 2-in-1 and have the happy graduation and the get well daddy. I don't know. The man is hungry, glad he can smell and taste. Keep those cool whipped shakes coming. I think he's done with shakes. I think we're done with that.
Well, the way I love my ice cream, and I've been doing it since I was a kid. My older sister, Michelle, used to do this. But I'll put it in there and then I'll mash it up with my spoon and stir it so it's creamy like a yogurt. And then I'll put Cool Whip on top of that. And bananas. Oh, I love it. Like a little banana split.
Thank you for that. Somebody asked what happened. He had a second surgery today. Now for the next one, I'm not real sure what's going to go on with that one because, I don't know. I don't know. He said he definitely needs to heal. So we're going to wait about 3 months for his mouth to heal. And then we'll talk about the next surgery. I'm not saying he doesn't want to do the next one, Michael, but...
Who, me?
No, the doctor when we was talking to him today.
He didn't want to?
I don't know. That's kind of the impression I got. But I could be wrong. I'm going to have to ask Paul and see if he felt that way.
We'll have another talk with him because, dude, there's a part of me, babe, that if I can do, if I can do something as an alternative, I might be fine with that. But if they can't do anything because I have no jawbone, then I'm going to have the surgery.
He did say that in the meantime, he might give you some kind of temporary, like...
I told you, baby, it was little things to put in there and chew. I don't want that.
No, he said it was something removable. But if it's that thing... Okay, so the thing Michael's talking about, think of like a mouthpiece that you would wear for like boxing or whatever. How they put it in their mouth. Except it has a little handle on the front of it. So you hold it up here and you chew like that. And Michael's like, no, we're not doing that. You do better gumming it.
I'm telling you. Let's chew on the other side.
Yes, it is the Happy Hen House. The Happy Hen House is actually the real name of our business. It's a long story, but it ended up. The Sugar Shack is a DBA.
We could always like go like a CC's Pizza or Mr. Gaddy's. There's a bunch of kids, and I can like, take my teeth out and scare the little kids.
Put it on your pillow, see if the teeth are.
That's it.
Miss Mary said, "Be careful reading the comments; it might make you dizzy."
I don't really feel maybe because we're sitting down.
Well, you have done a lot of sitting today. You haven't really been moving around a whole lot.
I know it's because I've been tired, maybe.
But you've been having dizzy spells. I wonder if that's going to kind of go away.
We'll see.
When I tell you, remember I've been telling you all week that he was not better. He was not doing better. Today is actually a good day.
And I even had surgery, and that's surprising.
It's weird. But when I tell you, it comes and goes. It's like he looks like a little chipmunk with a golf ball on his cheek. And it's hard too. So I'm curious to see if fixing this the surgery he had today kind of fixes that. I hope so. Because I think that was a lot of your pain.
It was, man. And it was swollen on the outside, but it was swollen on the inside as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been having to, like, push with my tongue out this way to put pressure on it because it feels good. We already know about workman's comp.
I'm going to tell you what. I wish I was rich. Because if I was rich, I wouldn't be dealing with workman's comp. I'd just pay for all this stuff. And then get the money back later. Because that way I could see the doctors that I want.
Mm-hmm.
And they say that you can now. But you're very limited because a lot of doctors don't take workman's comp.
And that lady calls up and tells the doctors stuff before I ever get to tell them anything.
Now this made me very angry. So we, when we went to the neurologist, the nurse came in to like get our history and stuff. And she made a comment. She was like, I said, I don't really understand why y'all are here. I mean, workman's comp kind of told us some, but I don't really remember exactly what she said. But basically what she said was that she had talked to that workman's comp case person first. And I'm like, that's not, you want to know while we're here, you might need to come talk to the patient, not them. So it kind of makes me feel like workman's comp is kind of like, well, this is going on. The wife is probably just insisting. I don't think he needs it. Whatever. That's the way I feel. They're very, sometimes these doctors are very, or just dismissive. I think they think I'm crazy.
Yeah,
The doctors think I'm crazy.
I don't know.
I don't know. Do you ice your cheek? He's been icing it today. He doesn't normally.
I've been icing the past couple of days, but it wasn't doing. It was so bad one day, it felt like my cheek was about to slice open. And I put ice on it, and it helped a little bit.
People are like, they don't know what happened. I guess they're just tuning in. He was in an accident at work a month ago. Almost a month ago. It was 3 weeks. And he almost died. And we're very lucky he's here. A one lip kiss. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We need a lawyer. Girl, listen. I'll just go ahead and say it. We got one. Okay, so we do have the temporary disability, but they won't let us use it. They're making us put it under workman's comp. Can date someone who is not from his or her what country?
Anything wrong with?
I don't see a problem with it. Date who you want.
Huh?
That's up to you. If you're comfortable with it.
Yeah. See, workman's comp works for the company.
I think they try to force them to do what they want to, and unfortunately, these doctors are allowed to be pushed around. My thing is if there was no insurance and I was the doctor, and of course I'm not the doctor, but God, I should have been. I should have went to medical school. Anyways, if I saw him and he has this new pocket of fluid on the MRI, when I saw the primary care doctor, the first thing I would have done is ordered a white blood cell count. They didn't do it. The second thing I would have done was repeat the CT scan to see if that pocket of fluid is A gotten bigger, B gotten smaller, whatever. See where we're at. They didn't do none of that. And I think it's because they let the workman's comp bully them around. And it shouldn't be that way for any insurance. The doctors should be able to order what they want. Now, I know that doctors can abuse that and they order tests that aren't really necessary to kind of rack up the money. But, I mean, I don't know what to say about that. It makes it very hard for when you do need stuff to get it done. And it's very sad. I can tell you that the healthcare in this country is going to pot. Oh, the one who asked about dating somebody from another country. Yeah, they didn't say anything too bad. So we left them, but we're keeping an eye on that.
But date who you want. That's what makes you happy. My husband died.
Almost a year after the accident.
Ooh. Sorry for that.
Oh God, I'm telling you right now, I couldn't handle it.
Who is that? Sarah, we're sorry. Sorry for your loss.
And I told that little resident today, I said, I'm gonna tell you what, because I was really worried about infection because of that swelling that keeps coming and going. I said, y'all keep saying it's okay, and I'm here to tell you right now. Something happens to my husband, I'm gonna come find you. My father-in-law goes, she will. And I will. I promise I will find you. Well, we did do that. We got a friend of ours who's an attorney, and he is helping us navigate workman's comp. And really, that's what we need help with, because I need to focus on this, not that. So I'll just let him do that. Workman's comp tries to get by as cheap as they can. They argue with the doctors, and that's why doctors don't like to deal with them. I get it. I know. But I can tell you what, if they want to get in an arguing match, I promise you, I'm pretty good at that. Right, baby?
Mm-hmm.
You know, when we go through stuff with lawyers, I always say, I wish I should have been a doggone lawyer. And go through stuff with doctors, I'm like, I should have been a doggone doctor. I wish I could do it all.
If you were a lawyer, you'd be in contempt of court. Everybody'd be coming to bail you out every day. What judge stay in there today, Kelly?
They tell them they're not.
No, you tell them they're not to talk to anyone before you do.
Doctors have to follow what the Workman's Comp says. Otherwise, they won't cover. I know. It's really terrible. They said they wouldn't talk about it on here. Look, I'm not afraid to say anything because we're not doing anything wrong. I just want the man seen by a doctor to make sure he's okay. That's all. And if I complain publicly about how they don't want to pay for stuff, well, then all I can tell you is stop acting like you don't want to pay for stuff. Yeah, it is bull.
What happened? Her brother broke his jaw just like me.
My brother got into an accident. His jaw was broken 5 places. Took a while, but things got better. Hang in there.
I wonder what kind of accident it was.
Girl, I keep a notebook. I have a whole folder. I had to get a new. I don't even carry a purse no more. I carry a, like a tote, because I got a whole. I don't know what I got. I got all kinds of stuff in there. The company. They have been super supportive and very, they've been great, this company. And when I started having trouble with the workman's comp, I did talk to somebody in the company, and they did reach out to them. But here's the thing, okay? How do I say this? They did try their best to get involved and try to get me the help that I need. But it was just easier to do it the way we did it, I guess. Record your conversations with doctors. You know, Wendy, I say I'm going to do that every time and I forget. I did do it today.
Yes, Jan, I had my surgery today.
You would think.
No. It's watching. Watch that one.
I don't let her come to the visits anymore. So our lawyer took care of that. I told him I didn't want her there. She's really sweet, so I felt kind of bad about that because she's super nice. But she's not there for me or him. She's there for the insurance company.
Candy.
He does get paid mileage, but I mean,
We're not messing with that.
I just.
With gas prices the way they are, we probably should, but
Yeah, right.
I don't feel like fighting with these people. We're too tired.
Also, the medicines, so far, the medicines that I picked up has not been very expensive. And I don't care about spending $50 on his medicine.
Rena said you're smart, baby.
I am very smart.
I didn't realize we were paying for the medicine.
Well, yeah, it's nominal. It ain't much.
Just keep your receipts. What did it say? That sounds like good advice. And also get the medical records from everybody. Michael, if you file Social Security disability,
You'll need them.
you will need
Them.
Fine, not a bad idea.
Always get a second opinion. Girl, shoot, it's hard enough to get the first doctor.
You ain't lying.
But I'm gonna tell you what, I did the research. And when we brought him home from the hospital, I literally dropped him off, left him with the kids for a couple hours, and I drove around town to different doctors' offices, walked in those places like I own that joint, and talked to them doctors and said, this is what happened. I need to know, who do I see? Who would you, if this was your husband, who would you let him? And they all said, the doctor that we have. So I felt better about that. The only complaint I have about the doctor that we have, he's very smart, he's very knowledgeable, he's a great surgeon. The only problem I have with him is his residents. And Michael's like, quit harping on them residents. I gotta watch them because they almost killed him.
Yeah, babe, but I'm scared you're gonna make them mad. They're gonna take it out on me.
They're not gonna take it out on you, Michael, because God help them if they do.
They take my catheter out like. Like, think your wife's mean, huh? Good night, Eleanor. She said bye-bye, good night.
I had to sue Workman's Comp. I hurt my knee. We do not want to have to do that.
Yeah.
I hurt my knee at work and ended up having knee replacement. They didn't want to pay for it probably. I'm gonna tell you, we do not want to go that route. We just want to put this behind us and move on. But they do not want to play with me because I'm not playing. All I want you to do is take care of my husband, make sure he gets back fixed, and make sure he can get back to his life. That's all I'm asking for. Let the doctors think.
My husband ended up on Social Security disability.
Want to, Michael needs help getting through this ordeal.
I've got all the help I need right here.
One, not even doctor intimidate. They do not intimidate me.
I feel sorry for them doctors when they argue with her.
You feel sorry for them. Why?
Because they didn't know what they've been bit into.
I remember one time, I'm not going to name any names, but we were going into surgery, and this woman, she was terrified. She just kept asking, it's going to hurt, it's going to hurt, it's going to hurt. She was having a laser surgery on her eye. And so when it was just me and that doctor, I was like, is it going to hurt? He's like, ain't going to hurt me. I was like, that's not cool, bro.
That isn't going to pay the bills.
You can be kind, but that isn't going to pay bills. I'm not mean to him. Michael says I'm mean.
No, I think she's saying you don't want to sue Workman's Comp. That ain't going to pay your bills. I think she's saying.
No.
Your insurance company will be suing Workman's Comp.
We haven't ran anything through the insurance company so far.
Yeah.
Workman's Comp. His eye, it is more bruised, but they cut him right here. He had an incision right here, and he had one under it.
Yeah, I only got one of those cold packs, and it gets warm really fast, so I got to keep putting it in the.
I should have got one at the doggone pharmacy, and I forgot. We close at 6, so it's
there might be another one in there because I thought we had 2 of them.
You know where it is? It's in John's car.
That's not a good place for it.
Yeah, they don't want to be on my bad side. And I'm not mean to them. But, and I know I don't have MD behind my name. And it's their job to know more than me. But they better know more than me. That's all I'm saying.
Well, sometimes they just think of something, and then you'll question them, and then they'll end up coming to your side and like, well, it could be that. But, you know, they're so sure in the beginning, but we both know that's not it.
They don't care about what you think. They do care. because I raised 10 kinds of hell. I'm not going to kid with you. Look, in that hospital, and I'm not telling you the story because I'm proud of it or nothing, because I'm not. But one doctor came there, and he was so asinine that I told him to get out. I told him to get out of here and don't come back. I said, you go out there and you find a doctor. I need a doctor that's smarter than me, and you ain't it. You go out there and find it, because it ain't you.
Which one was that one? When it came and just started reaching his fingers in my mouth when I was sleeping?
Little shorty. And we saw him today. Shouldn't have to run anything through your insurance. I know. But he's looking so much better. I don't know. Yeah, that's a good point, Wendy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have MD behind my name, but I got Mrs. in front of it. I just want to make sure. Make it cold with rubbing alcohol. Well, I'd be worried about putting rubbing alcohol like on top of his eye like that.
No, they're just saying that because you put it in a Ziploc bag and it doesn't freeze. And Sandy, yes, my mouth is hurting after losing those teeth. It actually still feels like they're in there sometimes, but they're not.
He says he has phantom pain, like when you lose an arm or a leg. He has phantom pain with his teeth. I've never heard of such a thing.
Like sometimes when I'll close my mouth a little bit and it's like my teeth hit, like when teeth hit teeth, like you're talking about them. What happens on this side, and I know there's nothing there. So I don't know what I'm feeling.
Well, the doctors do tend to listen. But the residents don't. And what really frustrates me about the residents is they come in and see us before the doctor does. I wish they would just all come together. Okay, I just wish they would all come together like on Grey's Anatomy. They come in a huddle, they do their thing, they all get out. That's not the way they do it. The resident comes first, and then we might see the doctor. So the problem with that is the resident, he's like, okay, you have any questions? Of course, we got 10,000 questions. And he answers them, and then the doctor comes in, I ask him the same questions, we get a different answer. So I have gotten to the point when these residents come in, I don't even know why I ask them questions anymore. I can't even help myself. I just do. But I don't listen to nothing they say because it don't.
No, she has phantom toothache.
She gets phantom toothache. Okay, so you're not. Well, I'm not gonna say you're not crazy because you're not crazy because of that.
I feel it's weird. Yeah, see, and that's what I'm feeling. Like my teeth hurt, but sometimes it feels like when if you ever like try and chew something and you miss it or whatever, your teeth hit. That's how it feels.
Put a couple alcohol in a Ziploc bag and put it in the freezer. Yeah, and look, I don't know. The only thing I can tell you is when I feel adamant about something, when it comes to him, it's going to be that way. If I am dead set and adamant about it, it's going to be that way. That's all I can tell you. Now, sometimes, like today, for example, I asked them about, they gave him a dose of steroids. I think they gave him 2 or 3 doses today.
Look, she was misdiagnosed by a resident.
Yeah, I don't trust him. And I asked him about coming home with steroids, and he was like, no. But for whatever reason, I was okay with that. But I did tell him, I'm telling you right now, if he needs it, I will procure them. One year ago, and he was injured in 2004. I hear it's going to be a long haul.
What? Has been on disability ever since. Now, I don't know what constitutes disability.
That poor girl had 27 teeth pulled out at one time, and she had phantom pain for a while. They are on the company side.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I could do my job. I don't know if I have all the mobility to do it. I like to think I could, but that's just still the young person in me that thinks he can do it and he can't.
He gets so mad at me. Y'all, I'm telling you, he has been so grumpy. And I'm not telling y'all anything behind his back. When I tell you he has been a pill, oh God. He don't even realize it.
It's because I'm always in pain. But my big thing is...
I don't think it's so much the pain. I think it's because you can't do what you want, and that drives you crazy.
And then it aggravates me when I forget stuff. Forget what I'm doing while I'm doing it or what I'm talking about.
Well, let me tell you something. You know how you get aggravated with me because I can't hear you and I keep saying, what?
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 Huh?
What? What?
And you're like, God, just forget it.
Yeah.
Well, now, if I did, I know, but if I did that to you, when I can't understand you, you'd be upset and hurt by it. But he still gets aggravated with me because I couldn't hear him.
I definitely think I have some PTSD from this.
I think we both do to some degree. Look, I remember the first time we went out, like not out, but like out to Walmart together after his first surgery. On the way there, I was thinking, because it was kind of late. It wasn't real late, but it was getting dark. I was like, oh, maybe this is a bad idea. What if we get robbed and somebody hits him in the face? I kid you not. Oh, hold on a second. Let's see. You think I'm making it all about me?
I do not think you're making it about you. I think everything that's going on with me is happening to you too.
Well, it's not all about me. It's all about him. And it's my job to make sure he's okay with that. If you feel like I'm making it all about me, you don't have to watch this damn page.
I mean, I'm right here with you, babe.
Your steroids will make him grumpy. Yeah.
I thank God I have you.
It is understandable that he's grumpy. But he just needs to remember his situation sucks, but it's not our fault.
You stay up, you take care of me, you give me my medicines, you do everything that I can't do. You're my advocate with the doctor. You help me remember my appointments. You drive me to my appointments. So.
Yeah, he's not happy about that either.
No. But
he wants to drive. One of the biggest fights we got in was because he wanted to go get his car from his job. And I threw a fit. I'm like, you cannot drive. He's like, I'm fine to drive. The dude was still having dizzy spells. I'm like, no. So we compromised. We got his friend to go with us.
I probably could have drove.
You think? So all you people that live around us, you're welcome.
Wendy said, who the hell said that? I don't know who it was. I don't know, man. I can't believe somebody said that.
I know, but he's doing so good, Linda. She said, I can't believe you had surgery today. He's home tonight.
I didn't want to stay there.
Yeah, he didn't need to stay there tonight.
I'd rather be with my kids and my wife in my own house.
And your dogs and your chickens.
And my chickens and my doggies. And pretty soon, if I can find them for really cheap, maybe a peacock.
He's going to be sorry. Now, peacocks are mean, and they're going to chase you around the yard, and I'm going to laugh and laugh.
If I get them from a small birdie and I pet them and play with them.
How many times you picked up them chickens and pet them?
Not one.
I love all my babies every day. You don't mess with them.
That's awesome, baby. You're amazing, and you know everything that's happened to me is. I mean, I got hit and I got hurt, but you're going through the same stuff. No, she says I need your help.
What you need my help for, girl?
What you need?
What you need?
Do what we can.
We will do what we can. Leona says you heal better when you're at home. I can attest to that.
And Cynthia said your baby chicks are so cute.
They are stinking cute. They're starting to get kind of ugly, though.
No, they're quiet now, though. You don't really
I
hear
think they're
much.
sleeping. Y'all, chickens are funny when they sleep because they literally lay down like Those chickens are Munsons. They just like pass out. They get it from their daddy. They're Munson chickens for sure. Yep, Nanette says you heal better when you're at home. Your neighbors will not like a peacock. They're very loud. I told him, Jan. Is that what they do? Do it again. Bubby looked at you like you was crazy.
Look, somebody's gonna come see my ranch.
Come to my girl. I want to get me a ranch for some R&R. Oh, thank you, Luann. We would love to go to the ranch.
Good to. Yeah, see, he can't remember anything. Then I lose patience with him, and I get like you can.
I have lost my patience with him. But, you know, I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. You just don't want to fall and damage the surgery in your progress. But he does get down. Yeah, I think he just gets really frustrated because he can't do what he wants. Let me give you an example. My car needs the brake pads changed. And he's like, I think I could do it. I'm like, I think you can't. He's like, no, I think I can tell Ethan and Ethan can do it. But I know my husband. That ain't the way it's going to work. So I just want to take it and pay for it. He's like, no. That's going to cost us too much.
She said peacocks are mean, they're going to chase you.
I tried to tell him, but he won't listen. So he can get his peacock and chase him around the yard, and I'm going to laugh. And I'm going to film it so y'all can laugh with me.
I'm going to run and trip a stupid hole in the backyard.
I don't know how to say his name, but he asked if you're okay.
I can't see it.
Majid.
Yep, I'm doing good, buddy. Get him to do a craft with you.
He says he don't like crafting, but I think he does.
During, what's that?
She said, you can get a beautiful ranch with the money you could get from during workman's comp. I think she meant suing. I don't know. My sanity might be more important than that money. Amen on taking the car in. Don't worry, I'm going to take it in. He ain't going to try. He ain't fixing that. And he ain't going to let Ethan do it either. Because you're going to put my
Good
life...
for you, Kelly. Listen to her, Michael, about the brake. Well, it's like $300 something to do the brakes. I can do it $30. Well, I mean, I can teach Ethan 15. I can teach him how to jack the car up, take the tire off, and change brake pads.
Michael, if you would have told me I'm going to let Caroline do it, I probably would consider that.
It's probably going to end up being me, Caroline, and Ethan.
But I just don't know. And then, do you realize you're putting all of our lives in Ethan's hands?
Right there,
I can see my brakes falling out. You should watch the videos from some kind of Dowsone form from Scotland.
I think you told me about them.
No, that's not the same one. I do want to watch them. How do we do a screenshot? Got it. Okay. We're going to watch that. There's a show.
Oh, I guess you said it.
There's a show on, is it Amazon or Netflix, that farm?
I think that was on Netflix. And it was an old race car driver, and he bought a farm.
What was the name of that show? His first name was Jeremy. Oh, God.
Michael needs to file.
I think it's this way.
Michael needs to file for his long-term disability ASAP. They wouldn't let me to file.
For his Social Security disability.
So at my job, I have short-term and long-term, but because I got hurt at work,
they're making everything go through workman's comp.
I have to go through workman's comp, so I can't use that.
Thank you, Miss Bernice. Sitting there. Thank you. I meant suing.
What?
Stupid spell check. Cheryl, that's the story of my life.
I've got big hands, or fat fingers, whichever you want to call it. and typing on these little keyboards on the phone, I always have to go back and correct stuff.
Yeah, I'm used to reading it. His little sausage fingers just don't type good. I'm sure one of your buddies would do it for you, Michael.
Yeah, I could get Joe to help me.
I'm not pick. Don't let me. I gotta call Brandon back. I forgot.
Well, Brandon can come over here and help me then if you're doing him a favor.
I'm not sure about that. You're both wonderful, committed couple. But neither one of us is going anywhere. I'm on the group only. Free farm stuff. Michael should find a lot of farm animals there. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, my husband...
So, the only two things I wanted was a peacock and a fanning goat. Because I think that would be fun.
I want the horses and the cows and the pigs. There's a video on Facebook. I saw it a long time ago. And the couple, they live on a farm. And they go for a walk. And their animals follow them. Every morning they go for a walk. They have a big long driveway. And their animals follow them. They have the turkey following them. They have pet deer. They have cows. I mean, it was just whatever.
Yeah,
dogs. The chickens follow them. It's the cutest doggone thing. And that's what I want. He thinks that he wants that, but I'm not sure that he does. Oh, thank you, Terry Lee. I'll be working on any cars. Insurance inspectors. I didn't get to see that, but I'm going to go back and find that one. Their Facebook page, I watched them birth around 15 to 20 lambs.
Ooh.
And their kids today in less than an hour. Now, see, that's something I would like to do, is birthing lambs, or... I don't know if he would do that. He'd probably be over in the stall passed out.
No. You can use your short long-term interest so many days. Goodbye, I believe.
We'll see.
Hey, the comments are going so fast.
Dolores, I don't see all the comments. Facebook doesn't show them all. So if you said something and I didn't answer you, I'm sorry. I mean, we could be looking on this device and see comments, and then he could look on his device and see completely ones that I don't see. Work for workman's comp, and trust me, you need to find a good attorney. Don't let them walk on you. I'm doing the best I can, girl. I hope I'm doing a good job.
Dog Hill Farm.
Wait, we probably need to take a screenshot of that one too. Let me screenshot that. Oh, my hand's going to sleep. There's another one called I'm a Survivor. I'm a Survivor. Something Sanctuary. And those guys are funny too.
Everybody keeps saying get a very good lawyer.
I mean, how do you know if it's a good one?
That's what I'm saying.
Undercover inspectors are everywhere. I'm going to just take it. Farm chores are not fun when the novelty wears off. That's what I told him. He thinks he's going to want to go wake up at the butt crack of dawn and feed the horses, but he ain't.
No, I'm going to tell you right now, I can't do the brakes by myself. Like, there is no way I could jack that car up and take that tire up by myself. That's why I have Ethan to do it. But Kelly's shaking her head. I think it's good for a 50-year-old boy not to change brake pads, or at least change the tire.
I agree, but now ain't the right time to teach him. Because if something goes wrong, you can't do nothing.
I know.
She said farming ain't easy. We did it all. Well, let me just clarify right now. If we do ever get us a little ranch and a little farm, those animals are going to be pets. We ain't slaughtering nothing. We're not killing nothing. These chickens... My father-in-law asked me today if I was going to kill my chickens when they got big enough. They're here to
I watch
retire.
our videos, but don't comment. I just want you to know, Brooklyn.
Thank you. We need all the
Workman's
prayers we
comp
get.
might having people watching you don't do anything, or they won't pay if they see you doing anything. He says something like, go and fix his car, joking. Workman's comp will use it against you, sweetie.
Look, I'm going to tell you, and I know they watch, because that nurse already said, I was sitting at home, and I was just scrolling through Facebook, and there you were. She wouldn't look me up. Don't worry, I'm going to pay somebody to fix some brakes. He ain't doing it. When I tell you, I hate being this way.
Look, they do it from a long distance, so no one ever sees you taking videos.
He was hurt at work. Someone said, can you tell us what happened?
They have people watching him. McDonald's drive-thru, people following him.
See, Michael, and Josh did tell you that they would do that. He's finished with surgery for about 3 months. The inside of his mouth's got to heal before we can do the next one. You do look good. We'll hire private investigators to watch your every move. Lord, if they come here to watch us, they can be bored out their mind.
Mm-hmm.
They are. They might laugh a lot, though. Like yesterday, I was weeding a flower bed, and sure enough...
Look, Jason broke on Coghill. All the animals are pets, too.
We're going to have to watch that. We're going to have to check that out. Anyways, I was weeding the flower bed, and I moved a rock that I have there for decoration. Sure enough, under there is a little snake. It's one of those little brown snakes that eats bugs. But a snake is no friend of mine. It's one animal that I cannot tolerate. I try, I just cannot do it. And so I come running in here, Michael, come kill this snake. Well, by the time he moseyed out there, it was gone. So it's probably waiting for me to come out there and finish that flower bed. She said she had a lookout person park right behind me the day I had a lawyer's appointment. Good Lord, they'll follow you everywhere. We don't know, Miss Carolyn, we don't know anything about the neck yet. We have to do an MRI.
All right, Carol, in the morning, cooking video
We're going to
in
do
the
a cooking
morning.
video in the morning. I do have to go to the store, though. I always watch you and your amazing... Thank you.
I'm just glad this eye's opening up so good. This one's coming along.
Mm-hmm. She said workman's comp pays them to be bored.
Michael needs a stylist.
To what? To input on his phone. I buy them at the dollar store. Yeah, but I'm going to tell you, he would
yeah,
lose
little
it.
pen, yeah.
He would lose that little pen. We couldn't keep track
I
of
actually
them.
have one Josh gave to me.
Yeah.
Keep it in my car, probably don't even work
Just
anymore.
don't kill black snakes. They kill poisonous snakes. Ooh. We have so many snakes in the yard. I don't know why, but we do. Keep them for observation for 24 hours. I was a freight manager for Dollar Tree. Let me see. A pallet of bleach fell on my left hip. I sued.
The heck
And I got
happened?
OSHA involved. I won money. I now live with a torn hip. Prayers for you all. I'm hoping to God we don't have any. I'm sure he's going to have some stuff from this, but I hope it's not anything that's, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. Terrible.
My brother. I don't know.
When it comes.
My lips keep getting dry. I keep licking them. Hope they ain't bothering
Are
nobody.
you ready to get off of here?
Well, I'm not even. I have to. Telling it to put like a plastic bag on my head to take a shower because I can't get this wet.
Look at this. They hide in my parents' bushes in their backyard to watch and film the house. And they say to always keep blinds closed.
Well, I hope they come in my backyard.
God, Maggie would eat them alive.
Mhm.
Then we'll get sued because the dogs then tried to eat the private investigator. Uh-oh, she had surgery on herself today. Girl, you go take care of yourself and get you some rest.
Hope you do good, too.
You wouldn't cook online or do anything. It looks like you were well. They follow people that they have reason to believe are not truthful. Don't stress. You're clearly injured. And they came and let the air out of a workman's comp patient's tire and then sat back to see if he changed the tire.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. You need to put some ice on your eyes, buddy.
I know. I'm about to get off of here and go take care of myself.
Okay, well, we're, I don't think we have any windows that don't have blinds, do we? We can take care of that this weekend. They fly drones around your home. They did this to a family member.
Oh, I shoot drones.
We do have some BB guns.
Mm-hmm.
Snakes are the only things
we
that
don't
can't
like we don't like snakes.
Yeah, I don't care if that earthworm's too big, it's going. It's a goner. Can't have that. The doctor said he did really well, Miss Glenna, and we're hoping everything's going to be fine. We got a lot of follow-up to do, but I think we're on the right track.
Yeah, just after the start of this video till now, I kind of see him swelling up a little bit and getting darker. Cutting his grass.
Well, he's riding on a lawnmower. I mean, he ain't picking up nothing heavy.
And they snatched him right off this building.
That's ridiculous. Sitting at a building, bad, broke back. They will look out and watch you. Oh, that's terrible. Your lip looks great. Don't see much drooping at all.
I mean, once the swelling comes down, it does look like my facial nose. My nose was never crooked, and now it's crooked.
It don't look crooked to me.
It's crooked. I can see it.
It doesn't look crooked. It just looks a little swollen on one side. We did watch the wedding. Oh, we ain't gonna cheat. He's obviously hurt. And he's ready to get back to normal life. Okay, we're gonna get off of here so he can go put his ice pack back on and get some rest. I'll be on in the morning.
Yeah, people are saying it looks like it's swelling up.
Yeah. I'll be on in the morning to make him some breakfast. I don't know what time because I hope I can sleep. And then
A lot of good advice.
go pick up
people throwing
sticks. Do nothing outside.
out. Be careful at the store.
Well, I'm gonna have to leave you home.
When my hubby was on workman's comp, someone was sitting across the street, been there for about an hour. Hubby never left the house.
I gave that man something to write about. Well, I don't know. We're gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go give him his medicine and get him fed and tucked in and ready for bed. Look, she said your nose don't look crooked.
Yeah, it does. I may not be able to see. I can see when I look in the mirror, it looks crooked. It like slopes to one way now.
Hold this camera. Let me look at you. Oh God, my arm went to sleep. Let me see.
Yeah, like
Michael, it does
I'm
not.
telling you, it does.
This side is just swollen. It looks like it.
Maybe.
It's crazy.
Mm.
Okay, we're gonna go rest now and try to find something for dinner. I might go pick up something. I don't know what. All right, well, we're going to get off of here. I'm going to go take care of all the stuff we need to, and I'll see you guys in the morning. I don't know what time, but hopefully not too early. Y'all have a great, great night. Thank you for all the stars. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for going back and sharing those videos. Thank you guys for everything. We don't know how we would have gotten through all of this without y'all, but we are very, very grateful for each one of you. Y'all have a great night.